Marcus Messiah Garvey was born in the parish of St. Anne's Bay, Jamaica on August 17, 1887, and died on June 10, 1940. Garvey was a renowned orator and activist who advocated black nationalism, Pan-Africanism, and the establishment of black nations in Africa. His black nationalist flag is a profile pic of this channel. He married twice, first to Amy Ashwood Garvey from 1919 to 1922, and he committed adultery with and then married his second wife, Amy Jackie Garvey, 1922 to 1940. Yes, we speak the truth here. This is not a cult. He and his first wife started the Universal Negro Improvement Association, UNIA. The goal of the organization was to improve the social, political, and economic conditions of black people everywhere. His first wife had a very public persona. The second wife, who I'll call Jackie to make it simpler, became one of the most prominent women in the UNIA, including authoring a book, The Philosophy and Opinions of Marcus Garvey, which served to simplify and quickly disseminate her husband's message. Between 1919 to 1924, the UNIA had millions of followers in 40 countries worldwide. Garveyism was the most influential Pan-Africanist movement of the 20th century and inspired members of the Nation of Islam, such as Malcolm X, Rastafarianism, and the Black Power movement. We have a saying in Jamaica, which is also in a song by Bob Marley. It's how they sold Marcus Garvey for rice. This saying speaks to the belief that Marcus Garvey was betrayed by black people in the case of mail fraud that was brought against him. This charge resulted in his imprisonment and deportation from the US. And it's true that some black people did not like Marcus Garvey and his agenda. And if the charges were indeed a frame job, some of them might have been implicated in it. But the black people, especially African Americans who loved Marcus Garvey in the US, far outnumbered his haters. His sentence was commuted from 5 years to 3 years because of the advocacy of these black people and the advocacies of members of the historically black Howard University led to the posthumous pardon of Marcus Garvey by Joe Biden on January 19, 2025. We honor his memory when we focus on black love because he loved black people. But my issue with Marcus Garvey, the UNIA, and other movements he influenced is their promotion of a white-influenced patriarchal society in which women are subservient, dim-witted objects and not thinking human beings. That if a man is so inclined can parade her naked at the Grammys instead of what our history in Africa and in the US tell us about black women and black couples. Black women descended from women such as Nanny of the Jamaican Maroons, the warrior Queen Nzinga of Angola, Queen Amina of Nigeria, Queen Morima, to name a few. Further, during enslavement, the black man and woman worked side by side as partners. But we must ask ourselves, in a country like the US, where black people are only 16% of the population, who profits when we discourage the female half of the population to not pursue higher education? Higher education, which is a tool to open doors to higher paying jobs. Higher education, which is an opportunity to educate our community. Who profits from telling us not to include them in economic advancement and political power? Who profits in a racialized society when a black man is most likely to receive the least income, to socialize women to not generate income and build together with a black man? And when our women are educated and successful, the only people eager to marry them are white men. Ask yourself the questions and answer them in the comments. Thank you.